escorted by her father, Joseph Klosky, and her mother, Bridget Klosky. Layla is a second-year wrestler. She is also in the marching band where she plays the alto sax, and she is also learning how to play the flute. Layla is also part of the French Club, Drama Club, and World Language Club. Layla plans to work at her church's camp over the summer and take some classes about childcare. Layla would like to tell her team to never give up. Wrestling is a lot, but you should always try your best no matter what. Layla Clausen. Our next senior, Josie Kubis, escorted by her mother, Jessica Kubis. Josie is a first-year wrestler and was a team's manager for 1 year. Josie also plays softball, is on the marching band and pep band, and is a member of the Winter Guard equipment crew and participated on the bowling team. Josie plans to attend University of Kentucky for environmental geology. Josie would like to tell her teammates that no matter what happens outside the team, you always have a place in wrestling, and that is where challenges lie. Growth follows. Josie Kubis. Our next senior, Lily Maxwell, escorted by her mother, Arika Maxwell. Lily is a second-year wrestler. Lily is the president of Mu Alpha Theta and also a part of National Honor Society, Science Honors, National Honor Society, Tri-M. She also throws shot put and discus for the track and field team. Lily's plan is to become a cardiothoracic surgeon. Something Lily would like to share with the team is, I'm grateful for all the opportunity to wrestle with you and to grow as a team. You all have given me the best memories to look back on. Lily Maxwell. Our last senior, Liz Wilson, escorted by her father, Ben Wilson, and her mother, Angie Wilson. Liz is a second-year wrestler and is also the team captain. Liz has also been on the cross-country team for 5 years and on the track and field team, throwing javelin for 9 years. Liz plans to attend Bowling Green University for health and physical education while throwing javelin. Liz would like to tell her teammates that when we first started as a team, I didn't expect to become as close as we have. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you and for the experiences and memories that I share with you. Liz Wilson. Before we conclude tonight, we'd like to recognize the Valley Viking seniors as well. Ariana Bernard, Deshae Perkins, and Paula Sanchez. Let's give one more round of applause to all of our seniors tonight.
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100+ programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
Live from Greater Latrobe Senior High School, Lady Wildcats have their match this evening against the Valley Vikings here inside the den. Folks, Tristan Borland here on Live with these guys for the rest of the evening. The King joining me up here in the press box, Richard Hillwig, as we get ready for tonight's matchup. As we get ready for our St. Vincent College pregame show, see how St. Vincent College prepares students for successful careers and meaningful lives at www.stvincent.edu. Again, that's www.stvincent.edu. St. Vincent College, together we rise. The Wildcats coming to this match, the home opener for the 2024-2025 season. The Lady Wildcats are coming off of a inaugural season. So this is the second year that we have had competitive girls wrestling, or organized, not competitive, but organized girls wrestling here in the WPIAL. And this is the second year for the Lady Wildcats. They were 0-3 last season, where the Lady Wildcats did not win a single dual meet, and that is tough. And the other thing that's tough is the Lady Wildcats lost one of their highest-ranked wrestlers from last season. That was senior Marin Zingaro. She graduated last year for the Lady Wildcats, one of the highest-ranked wrestlers on the team, being ranked in the district and in the region. So again, for Lady Wildcats for this season, as a team, they are going to have to do some rebuilding. But again, they only lost one senior, so not the biggest blow in the world. But tonight will be a bit of a rematch for the Lady Wildcats, looking to get some revenge after their inaugural season last year. Lady Wildcats lost 48-24 at Valley to the Vikings. Valley had 6 pinfalls on the night versus Lady Wildcats. They will need similar stats if they want to walk away with a victory from the Den here tonight. But I'm sure the Lady Wildcats will have something to say about that. Catch to watch this evening, Miranda Cantros, the sophomore for Lady Wildcats. 13-10 last season, finished last year ranked 4th in the district, 3rd in the region, but did not place at the state level. She is a rising star in this young league. And again, I know league is a bit of a stretch, but again, it's one of the younger wrestlers on this very young team. So for Miranda, she's going to have to really step it up this evening. And Miranda actually has already wrestled so far this year. Lady Wildcats opened the season at the Hickory Invitational Tournament on Saturday, and hearing about being at Hickory High School brings me back to the good old days, folks. Myself, growing up in wrestling in District 10, I got to go to Hickory a lot. I got to see a lot of teams there when I was doing research for our St. Vincent College pregame show. A lot of teams at that meet that I know very well, from Hickory to Sharon, Commodore Perry, a lot of wrestlers from there, and Laurel. Great programs out there in District 10 when it comes to wrestling. Of course, it's not quite at the Whitfield level, but again, a lot of really talented wrestlers out there in District 10. And for Miranda, going out to the Hickory Invitational, she placed 3rd overall, and so she is going to be a cat that we're going to be watching very closely, and will hopefully allow Lady Wildcats to really come into their own this evening. Another cat to watch out for is Linda Maxwell, the senior. 16-12 last season. She was not ranked in the postseason, and here in her senior year, being recognized on senior night, is hoping to really earn her spot in the postseason. Would love to see her get ranked in the district, region, and also in the state. Again, in your senior year, that's what you want. You want postseason glory. That there's nothing more important than that. And that is what she'll be looking for this evening. Linda placed 4th in the Hickory Invitational. The Cats overall placed 6th as a team out of the 12 teams that went to the Hickory Invitational on Saturday. So for Lady Wildcats, they will be looking to really extend themselves and earn a win here over the Valley Vikings. That will be big for them, as they will be preparing for their next event, which will be on December 14th. Well, they will be taking on multiple teams at the Trinity Duels at Trinity High School. So Lady Wildcats are going to need to earn some moxie and excitement as they get ready for that event coming up. Now, of course, you can't talk about a meet this evening from the Den without talking about the visitors, and that is the Valley Vikings, who opened their regular season here at the Den. They already had matches so far this year, though. They hosted the Southwest Kickoff Classic, where they placed 1st out of the 8 teams that went there. So Valley seeming to be one of the teams to really keep an eye on here in the Whitfield in terms of their girls wrestling team. Coming off of a 3-1 season for the Valley Vikings, lost their first league meet at Fox Chapel. They lost that 36-33, but would then win 3 straight league meets to end out their season. Those wins came at Burrell, where they won 42-25, one at Southmoreland, 48-24, and again, a win over Gray Latrobe to end their season, 48-24. They're now looking to follow that up with another successful season here in 2024 to 2025. Vikings to watch here this evening from the Den. Ariana Bernard, the senior for the Vikings, 4-0 as a sophomore and went 9-1 last season. Did not place in the postseason and is looking to close her senior year with a postseason medals for her. She placed first at the Southwest kickoff. So Ariana Bernard, clearly one of the big stars for the Vikings coming into tonight's matchup, and has been the cornerstone for this team over the last couple of years that this program has been going. So it'll be great to see if the Vikings are able to pull off a upset here at the Den. And again, if they want to get that upset, they're going to have to lean on Bernard. Another Viking to keep an eye out for, Ziana Jones, the sophomore. 11-7 as a freshman, placed 5th in the district, but did not place in the region. Clearly, another one of the young rising stars for this Vikings program. She'll be looked to for strength in the strawweight section, really holding it down there within that weight section. Second place finish at the Southwest kickoff. So she as well is no slacker. A very talented wrestler in her own right here on our St. Vincent College pregame show. Keys to the matchup tonight. Cats need to win early. They went down 24-0 in the first 4 matches the last time these two teams met. So for the Lady Wildcats, coming out early with early victories will help them not only solidify a lead, but then they will hopefully be able to hang on to it. Again, they were not able to come back against the Vikings last season, so they're going to have to want to come out swinging and getting early wins and putting up big points on the board. They need pinfalls if they want to win here tonight at the Den versus the Valley Vikings. For the Vikings, need to lock in at the 130 to 148 weight classes. Cats won 3 out of the 4 matches in those weights. 2 pins and 1 forfeit. So for the Vikings, it's going to be making sure they lock down those weights, making sure that they are focused. If they go down those weights early, I'm not quite sure at what weight we will be starting at this evening, but especially if the Cats can get early wins, if they start out in those weights here this evening, that would be really big for Greater Latrobe overall. So that's going to do it for our St. Vincent College pregame show. Rich is going to run the ads of our fantastic sponsors here on the Wildcats Network. When we come back, we're going to have the star of tonight's matchup here from the Den on the Wildcats Network.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100-plus programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Lapatich Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust and will do our best to prove we are where dignity prevails.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100+ programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, conductor! How about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
We're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
I can hear that solo!
You say I did?
Yeah!
Come on!
Touchdown! You win at Bardini's.
#1 for meats.
Bardini's in Crabtree. Best meats. Proud to repeat.
Hi, I'm Matt Alamo, the new owner of both McDonald's here in Latrobe. We look forward to wowing you as customers and employees, and to join our team, apply at mchire.com or come to either location in person. Go Wildcats!
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Radio Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
At 100 pounds, no one for Valley, and for your Great Latrobe Wildcats, Gabby Roman. At 106 pounds, for the Vikings, Isabel Martinez, and for the Wildcats, Brent Sangaro. At 112 pounds, for the Vikings, Carson Beltran or Zayana Jones, and for your Wildcats, no one. At 118 pounds, for the Vikings, Amelia Hutcherson or Kaylee Weber, and for your Wildcats, Layla Klosky. At 124 pounds for the Vikings, Paula Sanchez, and for your Wildcats, no one. At 130 pounds for the Vikings, Kaisha Gunn, and for your Wildcats, Grace Pittman. At 136 pounds for the Vikings, Ariana Lineberg, and for your Wildcats, Zoe Reed or Liz Wilson. 142 pounds for the Vikings, Jemiah Skinner, and for your Wildcats, Madison McLean. No contest at 148 pounds, and at 155 pounds for the Vikings, Lily Cranack, and for your Wildcats, Alexa Cunningham. At 170 pounds for the Vikings, Daisha Perkins, and for your Wildcats, Lily Maxwell. And at 190 pounds for the Vikings, Ariana Bernard or LaKayla Smith, and for your Wildcats, Elizabeth Cantores and Roman Lewis. And at 235 pounds, no one for the Vikings, and for your Wildcats, Miranda Cantores or Josie Kubis. We will start tonight's match at 100 pounds.
And those are your starters this evening. Starting out this matchup tonight at 100 pounds, folks. Tristan Boyle alongside me, the king of the Wildcats Network, King Richard Hillwig on the controls for Ian's this evening. As we get started, again, getting ready for the coin toss. And Valley Vikings winning the first, quote, match of the night with the coin toss. And again, getting started at 100 pounds for both teams. Richard, very excited for this matchup tonight. It's also senior night as well, so I imagine a lot of seniors are very excited for the matchup here this evening from the new den. Just as beautiful with the lights off as when it is with the lights on for our basketball game against Hempfield. For anybody that missed that game, it's still available on both our YouTube channel and also on Facebook. You can go back and watch the boys basketball team take on the Hempfield area Spartans, and I can tell you guys for a fact that was a phenomenal game. We were so happy to be there and do that game. It's gained the thumbs up from Richard, so that should tell you exactly what you need to know. And I think this is going to be a forfeit to start out the night for the Lady Wildcats. No Vikings warming up. Nobody at 100 pounds.
Gabby Roman wins by forfeit.
So Gabby Roman wins by forfeit. And the Cats start out with 6 on the board here this evening. And I said it, folks, you got to start out with early wins if you're the Great Latrobe Lady Wildcats. So now we have 106.
And at 106 pounds, Brendan Sangaro wins by forfeit.
That's Sangaro who wins by forfeit. Cats are out to an early lead. So we head on to 112 pounds. Oh, easy there, Gus, hitting the microphone a little bit there. And I think we are going to have a match at 112 pounds. I believe that this is Weber.
And at 112 pounds, Zanea Jones wins by forfeit.
Jennings wins by forfeit. So, Richard, 3 straight forfeits here. I'm ready for a wrestling match. I don't know about you. I am ready for it. So 118 pounds is, I think, is where we're going to have our first actual match of the evening. And yes, both teams send people out.
Now wrestling at 118 pounds, Layla Klosky and Amelia Hutchinson.
So Hutchinson and Koloski will start us out this evening. And we're off with our first match of the night. Heavy double on the head tie. A duck under here for the Vikings. Shot comes in, single leg, has to fight, switches to the double, dumps her off, and that's 2 for the Vikings. And trying not to get turned over. That's right, I think they changed the rules now that takedowns are worth 3 points rather than 2. And the turn here, that could be an early pin for the first match of the evening. And she will get it. That's a pin there to start us out this evening from the Den. Valley Vikings get out to an early lead. Pinfall there for the Vikings. Again, that is Jones. So we're all tied up at 12 for each. Cats need to hold on to a lead as we move on to 124 pounds.
Now wrestling at 124 pounds. Paula Sanchez and Liz Wilson.
Wilson and Sanchez tie up here early. Ankle pick, Sprawl comes. Trying to roll through. Needs to try and fight for a stalemate. Here are the Cats. Crossface could come, and I would suggest it. To try to get out, gets behind. Are they going to get the takedown to her? And they will! Takedown for the Cats early. Watch the locked hands underneath. Trying to reach over. And reversal could come. Fighting from a sprawl. He's trying to get her out of bounds. For Sanchez, trying to fight forward, and she will get her out of bounds. They will return back. And I believe that Jones will be on bottom. A confusion here for the referee, and this would be a good break to remind everybody that our matches this evening are brought to you by all of our sponsors, one of them being Steve Lamani Realty Group. Reach out to Steve at teamlamani.com to get information about the Westmoreland real estate market. And folks, let me tell you what, there is nobody better than Steve Lamani. Another sponsor here on the Wildcats Network, the Latrobe Bulletin. For just 35 cents a day, you can keep up with all of the information that you need to about local going-ons in the area, not just here in Latrobe, but Ligonier Valley and Derry as well. I myself am a subscriber to their e-subscription. I need to make sure that I keep up with all the sports that I possibly can, and the Wildcats Network also makes sure that we repost the Latrobe Bulletin and everything that they post about the Latrobe Wildcats. So make sure you sign up for the Latrobe Bulletin at www.latrobebulletin.com. Again, that's latrobebulletin.com. I believe that they're going to give the win there to the Vikings. And I'm not entirely sure why that win was given to the Vikings. They said by default. There must have been either a technical error. It is possible that coach sent out the wrong wrestler. That would disqualify her. So we're now up to 130 pounds. So they're sending out a wrestler at 130 pounds as the Valley Vikings. And Latrobe does have a wrestler listed at 130 pounds on my sheet. And they do. So Kaya Shagun is given the win here for the Vikings, who have started to pull away here. Now up 24-12 after Latrobe put up 12 from 2 forfeits. So now the Valley Vikings are going to have to try to maintain this lead as we move up to 136 pounds. I believe the Cats will have a wrestler at 136 pounds. Nope, Cats do not have a wrestler at 136 pounds.
136 pounds, Ariana Lineberg.
That's Lineberg getting another forfeit for the Cats. They have given up a boatload, and that's why winning their matches is so important. So now we move up to the 142 weight class. Jemiah Skinner for the Vikings. And Latrobe giving another forfeit. They're going to have to really show out in the upper weights. So Skinner again gets the forfeit there for the Vikings. So Cats again are really going to need to step it up at the higher weights if they want to get a win here this evening.
No contest at 148.
At 138, there is no contest. So with that, we move to 155 pounds.
155 pounds for the Vikings, Lily Cranack, and for your Wildcats, Alexa Cunningham.
Cunningham, the sophomore, tying up at 155 pounds with Cranack. Near the far side, Cranack getting the level. An ear-to-ear tie-up. Somebody needs to try to get advantage in this head tie. You be careful grabbing the hair. Heavy hands on the tie-up by Cranack. Again, the Cats down 36-12 early and getting a hold there. Needs to be able to get maintain as she does. That's 3 points here for Cunningham, the sophomore. And she's holding on for dear life on top, trying to ride out Cranack. Trying to step in a leg here. Very dangerous to ride legs at this level as a sophomore. Not a lot of pressure being applied on Cranack from the top rider, Cunningham. Under 50 seconds left to go in the first period at 155 pounds. Does not have control of any wrists. Cunningham still trying to find an opportunity here. Waiting to see if a stalling call will come on Cranack. Cunningham trying to get a far side cradle, I think. She could get it there, would have to try to pull in. Under 10 seconds left to go. Still trying to fight forward is Cranack. And I think Cunningham will try to stop her from escaping, and she will. And the frustration from Cranack visible. Cranack will defer. She wanted top, but she will not get it. And taking bottom is Cunningham. And in my professional opinion, that is the correct call at this level. Being on top or being on bottom should be an easy free point on the escape. And we're off and running again. Trying to Granby rollers Cunningham, but she will not get it. Cunningham still trying to fight forward on her hip. A heavy crossface comes there from Cranack. Cranack, the sophomore for the Vikings. Trying to ride on top. Cunningham up 3-0 here in the second period. It's her face shoved into the mat. Needs to keep moving. Cunningham is up, and she gets returned well there by Cranack. Fantastic mat return there on the hip. And Cunningham trying to get out of bounds on the far side. Cunningham trying not to let the half come in. Two heavy cross faces there by Cranack. And she pulls Cunningham on top of her. And that looks like a tight choke there from my vantage point. And Cunningham has under 45 seconds left to go here, up by 3. Needs to keep moving, is still sitting on her hip. Now fights to her stomach. She can either try to get out of bounds and reset. And she might, as she tries to continue to flee off the mat. Cranack trying to keep her in. And I see why Valley chose for Cranack to go on top. She is a very talented top wrestler from what I'm seeing so far in the second period. Under 10 seconds left to go. Cunningham still fighting. Clearly that mat return had Cunningham a little shaken. And we'll see what Cunningham will see. We'll see. Cranack chooses top again. You could see the coaches on the side directing her on a power half, and I think that really helped her there. Illegal starting position on Cranack. Flying forward is Cranack. Cunningham underneath, a hard choke coming in there. Cunningham needs to get out from underneath Cranack if she wants to hold on to the three-point lead. She's returned. Great return there by Cranack, and Cunningham needs to do it again. Another thing for Cunningham, she has to be careful of not getting called on a stall. 3-0 right now. Cats could get their first win on the night. As Cranack still riding on top, trying to find an opening. Cunningham needs to keep moving. Sitting there is Cunningham. Cross comes in, a hard choke. And she gets pulled down. Trying not to give up the arm on the cowboy tilt. And she just rolls over. Cunningham giving up 2 back points. Could be more. And it's a pin for Cranack. Lily Cranack comes away with another pinfall here for the Valley Vikings. Great sportsmanship being shown. And we like to see that here no matter what sport is going. We love to see great sportsmanship. Richard, what are you watching over there? Oh, Richard's watching the huddle of the boys basketball game. Great job there, Richard. We'll try to see if there are any updates. I don't think that they'll start by the time we're done, but we will see. And Maxwell comes out now. That's Lydia Maxwell, one of the seniors who are recognized tonight for the Lady Wildcats at 170 pounds. Is Deshae Perkins, who takes a shot, and Maxwell is able to get up on top. That's a takedown. Cats down 42-12, and getting the half Nelson in is Maxwell, holding her down. That's a pin for the Cats. And we love to see more sportsmanship and camaraderie, and Maxwell gets a win for the Cats. So Cats trail 18-42 here. Wins across the board are what the Cats need at 190 pounds coming out now. They'll be listed on the Vikings at 190, so.
Now wrestling at 190 pounds, Ariana Bernard and Rowan Lewis.
So Lewis is out. That's Rowan Lewis out for the Cats. And Bernard for the Valley Vikings. Bernard was listed as one of the Viking wrestlers that the Cats are going to need to keep an eye on. And that's 3 there for Bernard, who gets an arm bundle, but thinks better of it and will decide to break down Lewis instead. Not even 30 seconds in at 190 pounds. Heavy hand. Power half could come in here for Bernard. Nope, she maintains the arm bundle. Puts the hand on the hip and is trying to turn her for the back points, and she will. That's back points being given up, and that's a pin.
Winner by fall, Ariana Bernard.
So Ariana Bernard gets another pin there for the Valley Vikings. And now we move on to 190 pounds. Now they're going to call at 235. Nobody to wrestle at 190, so we jump up to 235. And the Cats.
235 pounds, Miranda Quintoris wins by forfeit.
Miranda Quintoris wins by forfeit.
The Valley Vikings defeating your Greater Latrobe Wildcats 48-24. Good match, girls.
And that will do it here from the Den. I believe that it might be a JV match coming up. So, for the Wildcats Network here, that will do it for us from the Den this evening. Sorry for a bit of a shorter broadcast than what we usually produce. We don't mind it.
We will have 3 exhibition matches tonight.
So 3 exhibition matches. I don't know if I have those wrestlers on my roster. But
Wrestling at 106.
all right, Richard, twist my arm. I think we're going to stay for the exhibition matches because, again, we did not have a very long broadcast as we usually do. So we will stay on for the exhibition matches. This does not go to any team's records or anything like that. But for these younger wrestlers, I believe that for the Cats, that is one of the junior high wrestlers. And then for the Valley Vikings, that is one of their varsity wrestlers who are out there right now. So I think that that is the matchup that we are going to have. As a side note, as I mentioned, the next event for Lady Wildcats is the Trinity Duels. That is on December 14th. And for Valley, their next event is on December 21st, where they will travel up for the Ram Slam tournament at Pine Richland. So wishing the best of luck to both those teams, as both wrestlers are out right now at 106 pounds. Reach there for Valley. Again, I don't believe I have these wrestlers on my roster. The pull down, come around, smooth move there, and that's 3 there for Valley. I believe that might be Isabella Martinez for Valley. A scoop on her there. This could be a pin for the Valley Vikings here in the first exhibition mat of the evening. And that will go as a pin in this first exhibition match. So tip of the hat to Martinez. That's Isabella Martinez, the freshman, for our first exhibition match. And then
130 pounds, Kaisha Gunn.
That's Kaya Zinga for the Valley Vikings in the second exhibition match of the evening. And Grace Pittman for Lady Wildcats to come out and wrestle at 130 pounds here in our second exhibition match of the evening. And another pull down there for the Valley Vikings. That head snap and getting around the hips has worked well for them all evening. And the freshman Pittman trying not to get turned in the half. Pittman under a lot of tension. That is a tight half in right there. And she does turn, not wanting to give up the pin, but is giving up back points. That's 4 in the back pocket of the referee. Trying to turn her. Hats off to Pittman for still fighting. 1 minute, 10 seconds left to go. Pittman is turned, but is arched, trying not to give up the pin, and she will. So that's another pinfall here on the second exhibition of the evening. And so we move on to what should be our final match of the evening, the third. Again, Richard, you twisted my arm. I'm glad to be here for this evening's wrestling match. But I will say, folks, we're not done with wrestling. So Cantoris up for the Cats. Fighting for it right now. And a nice roll through there on the toss. That's a takedown for Valley. Still trying to get the stand up here. Another takedown, but it is just a mat return. Trying to pull through. She has an arm wrapped around the leg is Greater Latrobe. Trying to step through. Good move there. Needs to try to climb the tree. Reaches up and over. Trying to throw in a leg is Valley. Near the edge of the mat. That should be. No, it's not. Not able to maintain hip control. And that is a reversal 2 for the Cats. 2-3 is the score with under a minute left to go in this third and final exhibition match. Trying to fight through. And I believe they should be calling that out of bounds. And should be resetting, and they will. Under 30 seconds left to go here at 190 pounds in our third and final exhibition match. Valley is up 3-2. And we're off again on 25 seconds, and a reversal comes for Valley. 5-2 is the score. 16 seconds. Latrobe trying not to get turned. Still fighting. And that will do it for the first period. And they will award Valley their 2 back points that they will able to earn on that last turn. And Valley earns the coin toss. And they will elect to go on bottom. Again, in my professional opinion, if you win the coin toss, you take bottom, that should be a free point to you as the bottom wrestler. No, Valley chose to go top. My apologies. Still fighting. 1:45 left to go. Latrobe reaches back. Valley trying to get the far side cradle. We would be remiss if we did not mention our last 2 sponsor reads here on the Wildcats Network. That's Bardini's Country Smokehouse and Alamo Restaurant Group. So thank you to both of those sponsors for sponsoring the Wildcats Network. As the turn comes here, it could be a pin, and it will be. So Valley will sweep the exhibition matches. So with that, that will do it for us here on the Wildcats Network. Our next match, our next broadcast will be tomorrow night here from the Den for the Backyard Brawl, where the Latrobe Varsity Boys Wrestling Team will host Dairy Area. I'm telling you, folks, that is not a matchup that you want to miss. So, for our broadcast crew here, the one and only Richard Hillwig, I'm Tristan Borland signing off for this evening's match. Wishing all of you a wonderful rest of your evening.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100-plus programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Latrobe Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust and will do our best to prove we are where dignity prevails.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100-plus programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go Cats!
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite. Woo!